when God set up the world and creation and the universe, including the spiritual aspects, there's a divine providence that governs everything. And in as much as we can understand it, and they understand it more because they're smarter than we are, basically, when we live our lives loving and obeying God and his laws, basically we're protected from the supernatural power of the enemy. The natural power is temptation. We're all subject to that through the original sin and through concupiscence that we're all saddled with. But from the supernatural works of the enemy, usually we're protected. Now, in very rare cases, like Padre Pio and St. John Vianney and St. Anthony in the Desert, when they can't get their soul, they can just physically attack them. And so many of these saints were beaten during the night. And you would say, well, why does God allow that? Well, he allows it to bring forth a greater good. What would the greater good be? That those saints knew that what was happening, and they would be offering that to Jesus and uniting to his cross to convert their sufferings into grace to save more souls. And so in every attack the enemy throws at us, we have the power to overcome him by uniting to Jesus' cross and converting our trials into grace to rescue more souls back from the enemy. The problem is most people don't do this, and the enemy winds up winning that battle because they don't fight back. And in some cases, they use the enemy's tactics to get revenge. They know they don't have domain over us because we have free will. We have to choose to go against God to open up a door that they can come in. And that's what they do. And they're very patient. They're patient, legalistic spirits. And they just wait and they wait. So they throw out a little mild temptation to open a little bit of crack. And then once they get in there, they throw another temptation to open it wider. And all of a sudden they have, some guy on a rabbit hole in pornography for 3 hours going down this rabbit hole. And then eventually going out and acquiring a hooker for, gratuitous sex. And now they own him. Till he gets free, they own him. And they know their legal limits. The minute he repents and asks for God's absolution and mercy, they kind of have to go. And they know that too. So they kind of keep you away from getting back to God. And they'll put roadblocks in your path, and they'll make excuses, and they'll feed you all these lies to get you convinced it's not worth it, just stay where you are. But they work the system, and they know how to do it. I mean, these things have been around since creation, watching humans. And I know we all like to think we're special and unique, but we're really not. And they've been watching us for thousands and thousands of years, and they know how the human person works.